I sure will. Good morning, everybody. Y'all listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. I was had my head down, and I was thinking of what I wanted to say this morning, but it kind of it's kind of be something I've lived for a long time, and for a long time, I had a lot of faith in people. It's strange too because my mother was a Sunday school teacher, so of course I grew up around it, knowing scriptures and things like that. Not a lot of them, but the ones I retained. But having her as a mother was a huge help in understanding about faith. But even with that, as I grew up, I began to put a lot of faith in people. And, I figured, just like everybody else, man, if I could just meet this person, or if I could just sit down with that person, or man, if I could just get this person to hear my idea, or man, if this person could hear my track, or man, if I could just get this in the hands of somebody in the know. I was like everybody else. I thought that way. I actually thought that if I could get in a certain situation with a certain person, that if a certain person were to meet me, that, it could change everything for me. Oh, man. Oh, how wrong I was. Oh, how wrong I was. How long did I spend feeling that way? And how many of you out there possibly have felt that way before? Like even in a relationship, this is the person for me. And, you just lay claim to that. Not necessarily being a fact, but you just lay claim to it. This is the person for me. This is the person that I want to spend the rest of my life with. Sometimes, we just lay claim to stuff, and it's not always what's in our best interest, or it's not always a fact. It's just what we decided we wanted. And I was guilty of that just like anybody else. And I spent a lot of years in my life putting faith in people. Man, if I could tell you anything this morning, it's to stop putting your faith in people and put your faith in God where it counts the most. I mean, you can get something out of this one. See, here's the deal about a relationship with God. It's the same all the time. He never changes. His word is 100% absolute. His word doesn't have loopholes in it. None of that. This is what it is. He's very clear. Now, you can deviate off your end of the bargain, but it don't stop what he says from being true. But if he asks you to do something, if God asks you to be a certain way, to do something a certain way, and you don't do it that way, then, you could still possibly get by for a while. But don't you understand that his end of the deal stays the same? And as long as you're not doing it the way you're supposed to, the results are not going to be what you want it to be. And I did this for years and years and years, and I counted on people. And, I got myself in a lot of situations, and I got out a dire situation that I'd been in for a number of years, but he had protected me from years prior to that. I didn't even know what was going on. And then he made me aware of the problem. And then, man, Lord have mercy, I was in a dismal situation. And then at the end of the year, I was free from it all. But it was a decision that I had made that led up to that. And in going through that process, I had to learn something, man. I learned a lot about people. See, if you want to learn about your friends, if you want to learn about your people around you, get yourself in some trouble. Get yourself in a situation. Oh, man, you start looking around, man, the field get real clear when you're in trouble. The field clears out when you're in doubt, when you don't know what to do, when you need help. It get real clear on the playing field then, don't it? Oh, but when things is going right, it's time for a party. We throwing a celebration. We gonna do one down here. Oh man, there's plenty of people on the field. But get yourself in a situation. You find out rather quickly that oh no, everybody ain't here. And that's when I started learning. And I'm telling you, I had to start learning this for real until I finally got it. To stop putting my faith in people and put all of mine in God where it counts the most. Now, Is that to say that there are people that you can't trust? No, that's not what I'm saying. I ain't say you can't trust them, but you can't dump your faith in them. I got it all riding on what he say. I got it all riding on what she say. No. No. I hear you saying it. But I'm going to keep my eye on this situation because I hear you saying it. But I'm going to take this faith of mine, and instead of putting it in people, I'm going to put it in God where it counts the most. Because his word is absolute. What he say he going to do, he going to do. What he say he's not going to tolerate, he's not going to tolerate. Now, you can make it tolerable for yourself, but he's not going to tolerate it. And that's just the end of the line. And so, I'm wondering how many people out there find themselves in a situation like me, or maybe you've gotten yourself in a situation because you put your faith in some people and now you wound up in a different type of situation. Now let me ask you, where them people at? The only one that I found when I was in my deepest trouble, when me and my wife were in our darkest situation, was God. This is the only one. Was the only one who was just right there all the way through. Now, let me explain something to you. Because you have this relationship with God, it does not mean now that it won't still be a situation. You understand? But what he will do is protect you during that period. He'll cover you during that period that it is a situation. He will give you the strength to overcome the situation when it turns into a situation. Then when he cracks it open for you and the sun is bright and shining, what he don't want you to do is when it gets sunny again to forget about him who was there when it was dark for you. See, I used to do that too. I did it. I'm telling you right now I did it. But I'm telling you, man, when I learned a very serious lesson and I watched some people I thought were friends of mine just sort of casually remove themselves from the situation, then I said, okay. Me and Marjorie looked around. We said, okay, it's just me, you, and God. And we started conducting ourselves accordingly. So when it's sunny for us, we remember God. We stay prayerful. We keep talking to him. We thank him for the sunshine. We thank him for the dark days that he allowed us who allowed us to survive it and turn it into sunny days. And we talk to him constantly to protect us of our future enemies. And that's what the deal is. So if I was everybody, I would stop putting your faith in people and put your trust in God, where it really does count the most. It really, really does.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. I ain't gonna waste no time. It's Monday morning. I hope you had a great weekend. But let me tell you something. If you survived it, you had a good one. And God has given us all another chance to do it again. This is called a new day. Wow. And I appreciate it, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, that girl out of Mississippi, Monica Jr., better known as Kill Spates, and legend nephew Tommy. This is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Junior, what's on your mind today?
Yes, sir. Uncle, let me ask you something, Uncle. I know you've been married 15 years. I know when you're on your other jobs, you can just pretty much say.
Me. I've been married 41 years.
Oh, you want credit for all of them?
I thought
I'll talk about your current man, but okay, I got you.
41 years total. I want credit for time, sir. All that. Don't try to show up. Now go ahead, dog.
Okay, I'm sorry, sir. I just want to ask you, can you remember the last time you spoke your mind freely in your marriage? Can you remember the last time you did that?
In my marriage? Oh, yeah. In the first two. Yeah. I used to do it all the time. Yeah, I just learned though, didn't you? Yeah. That's what happened. Yeah, I spoke my mind freely. I said exactly what I thought it, didn't I? Yeah. And then the first one I was young, so I didn't even know.
Yeah.
I didn't even know
the rules
that you can't say everything. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
That you supposed to when you have peace in your house, you ain't supposed to bring up subjects. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I set myself on fire. I can't tell you how many times.
Keep the peace.
I've actually been sitting at the dinner table dumping gasoline on myself finna smoke a cigar and didn't even know, dog. I didn't even know. It took a long time to figure it out, man. But peace is priceless. And if you're having it, let it exist for as long as it can, because there's something going to come up anyway. Yeah. Ain't no need of you bringing it up.
I love your saying, though, Steve. Yeah. You can be right or you can be happy. I love that.
That's it, bro. That's the only thing you got to figure out. Don't be stupid, man. Yeah, stupidity is to bring it up.
Oh, we have an expert on that subject right in our midst.
Oh, he's sitting right here.
Oh, no, I'm not stupid in my marriage, though. I shuts up. Oh, no.
You smart. You smart in your marriage.
Yes.
That's the one place you're smart.
Hey, Junior, let me ask you a question.
What's up, big dog?
If you get into a relationship and a marriage, what's the one thing you're looking forward to?
Really, be honest with you, man, I'm looking for the partnership. You know, somebody got my back, I got their back.
Oh, okay, that's good. You know, now, you do know what this is going to be, don't you?
Uh-uh.
It has the word ship in it, but it's a dictatorship. You're going to be on the receiving end, yeah. Yeah, you finna be in servitude, homie. Yeah.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah. We've been trained to call it a partnership, but it's very close to dictatorship. So just wanted to bring that to your attention.
Are great.
Yeah. The word is ship is in there. No. All the advice I give you ain't gonna help you. No, sir. It doesn't matter what I tell you. I can't prepare you for it.
All right, coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, the pastors are here with church complaints right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for church complaints on this Monday with Reverend Motown and Deacon Def Jam.
Here we go. We are here to infiltrate.
What?
Infiltrate.
Infiltrate.
We come with a discerning spirit, realizing that monogamously we will epidentiously proceed with cautionary duplicity. We are forthright in our perpetuity as we gather information on all these dientices.
I don't know that one now.
I know you don't, but I'm preaching right now. So let us begin with church complaints from the Dionysly Dubiustrous. Come on now. Deacon Def Jam.
Preach, Pastor.
Good God.
Lord have mercy. Wasn't he using me? Wasn't he using me?
All you got to do is let him.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, yes, sir.
All right, Pastor, we got a situation. Our sister Rachel Bailey bought 3,500 chicken wings for the big game on Sunday. Now, she used the church credit card. Now, Sister Doris told her to take them damn wings back. Sister Doris slapped her with 2 packages of the chicken wings. Long story short, ain't but 4 packs of wings left. They done fought all through them chicken wings. I don't know what you want to do, but our money has been spent. She done bought 3,500 chicken wings.
And you saying they got in a chicken wing fight?
Basically.
And chicken wing meat is everywhere.
Everywhere, all over the back of the church, pal.
Okay. Well, let's hurry up and get all these chicken pieces on ice, because it looks like we're going to have a wing and nugget night at the church. Because if they not giving us much, 3,500 wing, a lot of wing. We got to get this wing meat in a fryer. If we can get this wing meat in a fryer, we can have nuggets, chicken nuggets, chicken wings, and chicken niblets.
Nibbling. All right. Well, we gonna have to get all the wings up off the floor then. You sure you want to eat these wings?
And just range them. Go ahead. What you
got? You're gonna have to talk to her. Sister Wilma Mason is trying to sue Slim Fast because she say it didn't work. She say it didn't even slim slow. And she we need you to talk to her because she's getting a lawyer and everything trying to sue Slim fast. It's just a waste of time, Pastor.
Who is this now?
Wilma Mason.
Oh, Sister Mason. She's suing Slim fast.
Yeah.
Well, now, Sister Mason, let's be honest now. Come on. We'll support your lawsuit, but you've only been, how long has she been using the product, Deacon?
I think about 2 or 3 weeks, but like it says, it's Slim fast. She was looking forward to having.
But see, now, listen to me. Mm-hmm. It is slim and fast, Sister Mason. But you have to realize you were so far gone that the slimming process begun. It's just we can't tell. Matter of fact, her sister was in the office and said that she's trying to encourage her because she's lost 25 pounds. Mm-hmm. But when you 480 and you lose 25, ain't nobody going. She is slimming fast. You just can't see the slimming. Mm-hmm. So I would not go after Slim fast for this at all, because she is slimming fast. It's just it's gonna be another 200-300 pounds before she get to what we can use the word slim at all.
Right. You're right. All right, we'll get back to that. All right, here's the situation. The senior JPJJ Olympic bobsledding team is having trouble getting all 4 team members inside the bobsled and asking for suggestions.
I have told the senior citizens that they cannot be in the bobsled team because by the time they get in the bobsled, they 3/4 way down the track. And we done drugged 2 members half to death. We almost lost Brother Peterson. Got his ass drugged down the track. And he never got in the bobsled. And as a matter of fact, we've never completed a race with all 4 members in the bobsled. We've even had a bobsled incident where the driver, Brother Purnell, the driver, got in, and it took the other 3 bobsledders so long to get in that he fell asleep at the wheel. And the bobsled was just going down the hill with no driver.
Yeah.
So I'm really thinking that we sure ain't gonna make the Olympics over in China this year. That ain't gonna work out.
Here's another situation. Sister Tanya Sims is in jail this morning, Pastor. She had a hot flash last week during the winter freeze and ran outside butt naked to cool off. Do you want to? See right there. Do you want to bail her out or not, Pastor? But she was in the middle of a hot flash, and since it was freezing outside, she ran out there to cool off.
And if you go online to Steve Harvey FM, she's selling portable fans.
Yes. Get your supplies last.
We can't keep them.
Yeah. Thank you, Reverend Motown Deacon Def Jam, for those church complaints. Coming up next, ask the CLO Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey in the building for your love questions right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll discuss ethics in the workplace following the resignation of CNN's president last week. And Nick Cannon is offering an apology, a public apology, to the mothers of his children. We'll get into that in just a little bit, but right now it is time, for Ask the CLO Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey. Here we go. Glow in South Florida says, I'm married and my husband told me that he's always wanted a threesome, so I was considering it for his 40th birthday. He got overly excited and sent me pictures of 5 women for me to select from. Should I be concerned that he already had a list of women, and do I have to choose one of them? Please advise.
Where do you think the fantasy came from? But see, the fact that you considered it, he went, okay, cool. Let me help you. And now your concern is, should I be concerned about him? The fact that he wants to introduce that into your marriage, your bigger concern is you entertaining it. So there ain't no need of you getting mad at your husband, because you entertaining this mess right here. So just let us know how it work out for you.
That's a lot happening in that room. You know that, though.
Boy,
3 people is a lot happening. That's
listen
a lot
to me.
That's a lot.
You got to have some talks with some people so you can get some clarity on how it's done. Don't go in there trying to feel your way through that. I'm just trying to tell you, baby, best relationship. Go ahead, Shirley.
Skylar in St. Louis writes, I'm 30 and my boyfriend of 6 years recently broke up with me and he moved on quickly. And now he lives with a woman that is 5 years older than him. He's very rude when I talk to him and he said she doesn't want him speaking to me. I lost my best friend and lover. How can he let her control who he talks to?
Why are you trying to talk to him? Right. You're trying to hang on to somebody that don't want you. That's all to it. And I've lost my best friend. No, he wasn't your best friend. If that was your best friend, you need to get some better friends. See, you all keep redefining. What holds a lot of people from their future is they keep being defined by your past. He was my lover and my best friend. You was just his girlfriend for 6 months. And he didn't even live with you. He done moved in with this other woman. So that's it. You're not who you think. Quit trying to be something that you were that wasn't even healthy for you in the first place. He gone. How can she control who he talked to? He don't want to talk to you.
That's right.
Jesus.
All right, moving on.
Yes, let's go, Shirley.
Moving on to Mike, CLO in Queens. Mike writes, I've been dating this great woman for 5 months. I love everything about her except her feet. She doesn't believe in getting pedicures. I take care of myself, and I love for my woman to have moisturized feet and polished toenails. I've thought about doing the pedicure myself. Would that be sweet or offensive?
I don't know how you're going to do it because I ain't going to be able to go down there like that. If you got ugly ass bad feet, I'm not going to be able to hold your foot in my hands without comment. Now, first of all, I got to take this COVID mask off so you can hear what I got to say. And then I think, it just ain't going to work right here. What's wrong with you? See, ladies, y'all can't be laying in the bed and y'all feet at the foot of the bed and the blanket come up and you can't tell whose foot belong to who. I want my woman's foot to look like it's her foot. I want to have toenail polish on it and stuff. I just got a pedicure the other day. She don't get pedicured. She don't oil her feet. What? What? You gotta make this a mandate, dog. You gotta say, hey, this is offensive. You too beautiful to do that. Pay for the pedicure, had a lady come to the house. They got mobile pedicure units and everything now. You know, had once a week, here she come. Just got a standing appointment. Period.
That's it.
We have a standing appointment. Now, that first one gonna be some work. She gonna be snatching her foot back a lot.
Gotta go to work
because you ain't used
Myra's feet.
Yeah, it's gonna take a minute on that first one.
And you got to make sure that the person that's doing the pedicure is gentle. Because I had a lady one time. I don't know who she thought I was. I looked down there and she had my whole big toe inside of her fist, filing it. And I was hyperventilating because I was, because my big toe has never been away from the rest of his friends for any extended, they're always touching. My toes, I can't spread my toes where they don't touch.
Like
I don't have baby toes. I got grown ass man toes. My foot don't look like a web. My toes is always touching. And she reached down and took my big toe and had it inside her fist and was just filing it. I couldn't even breathe good, man. I was hyperventilating because I was scared. And Mississippi Monica had referred her and had her come to my office in Chicago. She's never been back.
Never ever.
Evil.
Well,
heifer.
Monica has those little baby feet.
Man, my big toe looked like a microphone. You sit up here and then pull it away from the rest of them. I said, man.
The Temptations and David
I'm
Ruffin.
the big toe, and these is the rest of the toe. And these are the Temptations.
Yeah, the
Temptations. This is a group.
All right. So you think he should go ahead and do it? Just schedule it and get it out of the way.
Yeah, dog.
Whether it's offensive or not. She'll get over it. Yeah. All right. So last one, Joy in Little Rock says, I'm 41 and I'm dating a wealthy man that has 4 cars and a mansion, but he has the smallest
Oh, wow.
male body part. And you know which one I'm talking about ever. Okay.
Don't add up, do it.
He says, I'm sure he knows I'm faking it. Shut up. So I should be honest. So should I be honest and see if there are ways we can make the experience better, or do I keep faking it?
I don't know what you're going to do
4
to make
cars
it
and a
better.
mansion.
I don't really know what you're going to do, but you do understand why he's worked so hard to become wealthy. Because he needed all the other stuff.
Yeah.
He got them cars, he got that mansion, he got this money. And now he got somebody going to just play along with the game. And you just going to have to play along with the game. I don't know what you're going to do, unless you could just allow him to, since he's so small, you're going to have to let him,
I'm scared of the
Let's not be vulgar or anything, but maybe you just going to have to suggest to him to use more things. Might have to just say to him, might have to say something,
So you're saying she should be honest?
Well, he needs help, and he don't have enough.
And he know it. He know it.
So you're saying she should be honest and see if there are ways that they can make the experience better. That's what she wants.
Well, I don't know
Or should
what
she
he
keep
gonna do.
faking it? So
I'm
you're
trying
saying
to. I don't know what he can do unless you're gonna allow him to.
Take some of that money.
4 cars and a mansion and all that money isn't enough. Huh?
He got to buy some more cars or something.
He got to do something.
All right, CLO, as your voice trails off, thank you.
Thank goodness.
Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some
this one.
entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, guys, we've got a brand new sweepstakes this week. You can enter the Steve Harvey Morning Show Silk Sonic Vegas Flyaway for your chance to win an evening with Silk Sonic. Of course, we know that's Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak at Las Vegas' Dolby Live Theater. One lucky person and their guest will receive round-trip airfare to Las Vegas, 2 nights hotel accommodations at the Park MGM, and 2 tickets to an evening with Silk Sonic, baby. Enter and get rules. Yes. Enter and get rules at steveharveyfm.com. That is steveharveyfm.com for all the info. Vegas, Bruno, and Anderson .Paak, Silk Sonic. Woo!
That's a bad show right
That's
there.
exciting.
That's a bad show.
Yeah.
That's nice.
All right, go to steveharveyfm.com.
Take
You know what
us
I'd like
with
to
you
see?
To the winner. Take us with you.
Yes.
I'd like to see Bruno and Usher dance together. That would be outstanding.
Okay.
Them boys can move.
We'll see if we can make that happen, Matthew.
Yeah.
Usher gonna win. I'm gonna tell you that now. Usher been dancing a long time.
Skating and everything.
Yeah.
Usher gonna win.
Yeah.
On the dance.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? Anyway. CNN President Jeff Zucker resigned last Wednesday. He told his staff that he failed to disclose a consensual relationship with a colleague. Zucker said in a memo that his relationship came to light during the network's investigation into the conduct of Chris Cuomo. Chris Cuomo, we all know, was a primetime CNN anchor. Chris was fired in December for assisting his brother, former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, who was accused of sexual misconduct. Zucker said, I was required to disclose it when it began, but I didn't. Zucker wrote in the memo, that, hey, I didn't reveal it. I should have. The relationship was with Allison Galust, the chief marketing officer for CNN, and she will stay employed at CNN. Zucker joined CNN back in 2013. He stepped down also as chairman of Warner Media's news and sports division.
I don't understand why that's necessary.
To disclose it?
They're both single. They're both in a
Now they
consensual
are, yeah.
relationship.
Now.
I mean, what do you mean now? They were married?
Well,
You mean
yeah,
now?
their relationship led to the divorce. Their breakup.
Oh, he was married. Or
Yeah,
she was
they
married.
were a long time ago. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
this
but
has been
see-
going on for over 10 years or more.
But see, that's not a. It's a morality, but it's not against the law.
Well, it's a power thing too, Steve. He's the president.
Yeah,
he's the president of the network, so you have power over your employees, including her. So it could be viewed that way.
Was it consensual?
Yes, it was consensual.
Yeah, I didn't say it was assault. I said it was a power thing.
Yeah, they took vacations together. I mean,
see, I don't understand though why. You know, I just don't. I don't
maybe
understand
it's a CNN
it.
policy.
But it's crazy, man. These are consenting adults.
Well, apparently all you have to do is disclose it, and then it's okay. Apparently.
I'm sure they still doing it, right? They still doing it.
Hold up. But let me say this:
they good.
If you disclose it,
no longer her boss.
If you disclose it, somebody gonna have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Well, then they'll know. They won't think it may be special favors going on, that you're promoting her, or she's always, you know what I'm saying? If you disclose it, then the staff knows. I assume.
That's really bogus.
Where they lived in the same building.
See right there. Now that's convenient. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is good here now. Oh, yeah. I'm finna put my robe on and go right up there.
I'm gonna help you pay for your place.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's a lot there. You can fire somebody for ethics, and you're breaking the rule too. I think that's
exactly, and that's what happened. He fired Chris Cuomo for helping his brother, knowing all along that he was having an affair that he shouldn't have had with this woman, with this other woman. I mean, with this woman.
We finna keep doing it though. I ain't finna lose my job, and we ain't still doing it.
Yeah, what's the payoff?
Lose your job and your woman.
I done lost 6 figures over here. Oh no, we finna be doing it every day till I get my mind right.
Have y'all ever dated somebody y'all worked with? Have y'all ever dated?
No comment.
Steve, what you looking around?
Have you, Mrs. Farrell?
The hell is my ink pen?
Have I? You looking for your ink pen?
He's looking for his ink pen.
Trying to change the subject. Have I? Yes. I married him.
Mrs. Farrell.
You married him.
Did you disclose it at the time?
They knew.
Oh, it was out there.
But he wasn't my supervisor, and I wasn't his.
I don't remember having a job ever in my life
where you have it
trying to sleep with somebody that worked there. We in here all these hours. What is we doing? You over there, I'm over here. Hey, what's that? I don't even. At Ford Motor Company. It started in college. I ain't never been in a class. I ain't slept with somebody in one of my classes. Each one.
Yeah. Was that love?
I needed help. You know what I was doing? I was taking algebra in college. What? I got to date one of these girls, man. Somebody got to sit up here and show me something. I don't even know what this is. Yeah. Power.
Supervisor. I think it's the supervisor over employee. I think that's it.
Well, if we're going to do it, go to the top now.
No.
I don't go to the top.
It's got to be your peer, lateral.
I don't want to go to make the decision.
So you make sure you stay there.
All right. Well, there you have it.
Yeah.
Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, we're going to talk about Chicagoans who are angry right now over the release of the police officer who killed LaQuan McDonald. We'll talk about that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Former Chicago police officer Jason Van Dyke left prison on Thursday after serving less than half of his nearly 7-year sentence for killing black teenager LaQuan McDonald. 17-year-old LaQuan was shot 16 times by Van Dyke back in 2018. Van Dyke was convicted of second-degree murder and 16 counts of aggravated battery with a firearm. He was the first Chicago police officer in half a century to be convicted of murder for an off-duty or for an on-duty killing, and many black leaders hoped his conviction signaled a willingness to hold officers accountable. Members of McDonald's family, local activists, and political leaders have voiced their fury over Van Dyke's early release, noting that he served just a fraction of the 18 years prosecutors originally sought, let alone the maximum 96 years Van Dyke could have received for his charges. You know, a lot of them wanted, of course, for his sentence to be longer and everything. But initially, they didn't say why he got out, but they're saying he got out for good behavior. In Illinois, there's some sort of law that for good, I think it's called statutory good time.
He actually got out because there's no premium or value on black lives.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Because it's what the whole movement is about. It's about Black Lives Matter.
Mm-hmm.
And in Chicago, and in a number of places, and in the United States, and in the Constitution, it is clear that black lives do not matter. They do not count the same. If a black man kills a white person, you're not getting out in 3.5 years for good behavior.
Nope.
You can go to prison and set up 4 churches in there if you want to. You're not getting out in 3.5 years for good behavior. He gets out in 3.5 years for good behavior. It's appalling. It's just to watch this system over and over and over prove that black lives don't matter. Continually find a way to show you that they care less than about black people, that they don't consider us the same.
You're right.
Absolutely.
It was a miracle that he even got convicted in Chicago.
And they went on and fixed that. Well, let's unmiracleize this because we can't let this white man sit in here. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
We're going to set a precedence where they think that we're actually going to start convicting our... Oh, no. Man, please.
It's easy to be on your best behavior. It's pretty easy. If you see what's going on in there, you're pretty quiet.
Get somewhere and
Go
sit down.
under the radar.
Sit your butt down, man.
Yeah.
He's in protective custody. There's no way
He can't be in
you
general
can put a
population.
police officer that can kill a black man in general population. It's impossible.
All right. Well, the fight continues, that's for sure. All right. Well, coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, as we switch gears, our resident poet, Junior, is here.
Ho-ho.
Finally, I've been waiting for this, Junior. A
Oh,
Black
gotcha.
History Month poem.
I got you. I got you.
Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve, why don't you do the honors?
Please. Come on,
Ladies and
Alex.
gentlemen, it is time for another poem by J. Rap. J. Rap is the new name I've chosen for him. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for J. Rap, which stands for simply Junior's Raggedy Ass Poems. Come on, J. Rap.
Thank you, sir. Thank y'all very much. You know, I put a lot of thought into this, as I do all my poems, but this one here is more special because this is a Black History Month poem, and I would like to begin. Thank you. It's Black History Month, and I need your attention. I'm going to tell you what history books don't mention. The correct term is African American, you see, but Black history did not start with slavery. See, we are proud and we stand tall. We made so many inventions to help all y'all. You dance like us and braid your hair. Your booty's like ours and it's not fair. So calm down, Karen. What's your fuss? You really do love everything about us. There are so many black inventors and scholars. Designers and retail stores thrive off our dollars. We don't need the shortest month to celebrate. We celebrate Black Pride 365 days a year. The end.
Yes, Junior, nailed it. Yes.
Yeah.
It
I'm
didn't
proud.
rhyme, Mr.
Y'all shows up
I'm
for Black
proud.
History Month. Yeah. Shows
didn't
right on
rhyme
up
at
for
that.
Black History. I know you confused, Tommy. I see the look on your face. You didn't think I could do that. I know.
You see
I look
the
it up.
look on my face.
I see the look on yours too.
Come
Shock.
on. Come on, Steve.
Shock.
That was good.
You
Well, that
got
was
to-
more
you-
of a
I told him how it
statement.
is.
That was more of a
told it how it
statement than a
is.
poem.
I know
A
it was a statement, but it
statement.
needs to be stated though. You ain't gonna just limit us just to February. We 365 in this junk.
Come on, Junior.
You better
The,
understand.
your reaches into the deep water is what always throws me when you don't normally go deep. It's always
I know,
makes it's always interesting when I see people dive in the deep end of the pool that normally stay in the shallows. It just throws me.
Yeah, I see. I see.
I'm
Yeah.
confused.
Can you call that one raggedy?
Yeah. Now pray for me. Yeah. Pray for me and my understanding of what it is you're doing. Can I call that one raggedy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have a rebuttal, Steve?
Yeah.
Your name is J. Rap.
It's already labeled.
Yeah, before you say it,
Yeah.
I'm looking for it to fit into the name.
What do you pull from? Junior, what do you pull from for your creativity? What do you?
Nice question.
Oh, where I pull from? Just something I see on TV, and then what life be going up through. Yeah, because I see people going through stuff. I just put it in a poem form. Like Antonio Brown, I got one about him coming up. Stuff like that. I see it. I got to write about it. That's all.
Okay.
A rebuttal, Steve?
No.
No, I shocked my uncle.
That was
I
too
shocked
deep for you? That was too deep for the room?
It was deep, and it was like it had a lot. It had levels in it where it made sense, but it wasn't really. What?
Yeah.
What threw you to booty?
We've had booties that's always been there, and now you want booties like us, and that's just not fair. What?
Yeah. Well, they getting these, they going down.
I didn't
there
understand why are we talking about booties, Black History Month?
You was trying to.
Well, I'm just
Karen.
You're talking about.
I'm just talking about how they try to be like us. They want to dog us, but they want to be just like us.
Junior,
See what I'm
just
saying?
let your poem
Black women come with booty already.
We
ain't
talking
got
about
no
white
hope for it.
booties.
Junior,
like
when you're
this.
talking and you hunch your shoulders, that doesn't make it more factual.
Well, that's how I felt about it. It was factual when I said it.
Junior, I liked it. It was
Thank you,
good.
Shirley. I know you would.
Well, the girls are always, they try to be more supportive,
Not
but
all
they
the
don't
girls.
like to
Not
take.
all the girls.
Okay, cool.
Nah.
Thank you.
Carl, I know Carl.
Not all the girls.
I liked it.
And Monica just sit over there just be grinning.
Yeah.
And Shirley, Shirley's such a good person. Oh, that
gotta
was really
support.
nice, Junior. I'm not finna do that.
I have to support Junior. Yes.
You know what?
I can support
Encouragement.
You really
Oh, that's
just-
nice, Shirley. You know that poem was
You
whack.
called it J
It
Rap, so
wasn't.
I really don't expect your support on because you already named it ragged ass poem.
Out the gate. That's your
Pretty much
title.
out
That's
the
your-
gate.
Was I wrong?
Well,
No.
Junior, thank you. That's all
Happy
I
Black
got to say.
History Month.
Yeah, coming up next is the nephew with the prank phone call. The ignorance continues on this show. It never stops. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at 4 minutes after the hour, my strawberry letter for today is my husband's stray cat. My husband's stray cat. All right, we'll get into that in just a bit. But right now, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff, today?
Boogie snitching.
See right there.
Boogie snitching. All right, let's go.
Hello.
May I speak to Boogie?
Yeah, this Boogie.
Hey, Boogie, this KB. Let me ask you something, man. How you get out of jail before Marcus got out of jail? How y'all go to jail at the same time, but you get out a month before him and he's still in there?
Hold on. Who is this?
This KB, this Marcus' brother. Tell me how you get out of jail, but Marcus still in there and you been out over a month now. They
Hey,
say
hold
you...
on.
No, they say you snitching, Boogie.
Snitching.
That's what's going on. You up in there snitching.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. You slow it down. Slow it down a little bit, man. Hold up. You know what? I really don't need to be having this conversation with you, but you coming at me like this. It's called bail.
How you out on bail, but Marcus still in there? Tell me that, Boogie.
Man, how you gonna call me with? You know what? I ain't finna trip with you, but you now this. Hold on. Let me pull those right now.
All I know is they the one saying you the one that snitched on my brother, and that's why he's still in there and you out.
I don't know where you getting this from, but I'm gonna tell you what. I had to go to work. I need to get the out of there. But you ain't hear me. I went to jail too.
Boogie, you gonna mess around and get your ass whooped for snitching, man, because that's what you been out there doing.
Man, what the is you talking about?
You been out there snitching. That's why you out, and my brother Marcus is still in there.
You know what? You know what? It's called bail. That's what it's called. It's called bail. I had to go to work. I don't know what you tripping on.
All I'm tripping on is that the fact that you out and my brother ain't out. He's still in there. Dog, I'm going to tell you something. I'm looking for you, Boogie. You hear me? I'm looking for you, man.
But you know where I'm at. You know where. You know what? Since you run around here like a little like he is, let me tell you what happened. All I want to do was go get me a beer. I jumped in the car, and then I was getting your mama some cigarettes. So how you coming at me like that?
Okay,
I jumped in the car with him, and them started blaze up one. I told him, nah, dog, put that out. We just going around the corner. But now, he started putting it out in the car. He throw the out the window, and now we get pulled over. Hell yeah, I jumped out the car, told the law. I don't got to do with this.
Who was smoking, you or Marcus?
I don't even smoke, dog. I had to go to work. I go to work. I can't deal with that. I told them dudes to put it out. Damn it, laws pulled over. They searched the damn car. How the hell you gonna be riding like that and laws pull you over? They pop open the trunk. You got a big ass speaker box back there with no damn wires on. How the hell you figure I'm a snitch? It don't take no damn rocket scientist to know you got some back there. Hell yeah, I got out there. Man, them had me in there drinking water out of toilet. Man, don't come at me like that. You want to come in, you know exactly where I'm at.
So just because they got you up in there drinking water out of the toilet, you going to come up and start snitching on everybody.
You know what? I had to go to work. Hell, I used all my damn money trying to get out there on some.
Oh, this can't be about you got to go to work. That can't be about, you got to have some heart somewhere, dog.
Coming at me like that, I was just going to the store.
Can I say something to you, man? I want to look.
Nah, you know what? You can't say. Let me tell you. Let me shoot you something. Since you gonna be the middleman, let me shoot you a thing or two. Tell your brother, just don't drop the soap.
No, he ain't gonna drop the soap. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna make sure my brother. No. Listen to me.
No.
I'm gonna tell you, dog, and I'm gonna tell you this.
What you got to tell me? What you got to tell me?
I'm gonna tell your boss everything about you, and then you're gonna lose your little damn job.
Oh no, it can't be. You can. No, you know what?
What you stuttering for? What you stuttering for?
I can't believe you calling me with no like this. Just lose my number. Don't call me no more behind this.
Let me say something to you right now, Boogie.
What you got to say?
This nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, you just got pranked.
Oh man,
Boogie, you
didn't do me like that, dog. You know this ain't nothing to play with. This ain't nothing really to play with.
All right, Boogie, man. I'm sorry, dog. You okay, Boogie?
No, I ain't, dog. You know what? I listen to you, man. You ain't supposed to do no bro like that, dog. We supposed to be real. You don't do me like that, man. I put this dude on blast.
Hey, man, look here. Your boy, Shannon, he said he your best friend. Shannon is the one that put me up to this, dog.
Man, you know what?
Is that your boy? Is that your best friend, Shannon?
Man, why y'all do me like this? Yeah, I'm gonna take care of Shannon. I got him. Man, y'all, I just know.
Hey, let me ask you this. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
Oh, man, the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Did I get you?
Man, you know what? You got me.
That's
man,
all I
you know what? On top of it, you got a whole bunch of people. That's why I know.
But now you one of them. This is a lesson to you youngsters out there. Don't get in that car. Don't get in that car. Do not get in that car. 3-4 deep, something gonna go wrong.
I couldn't even say nothing. I done made that mistake in my youth.
Don't get in that car,
got in that car, man. God, dog, the dumbest thing I ever done. One of them. Somebody asked me one time, I said, man, what's the biggest mistake you ever made? And I couldn't even answer the question. Because I've made so many, man. That's what's crazy, man. That's how I know I'm here only by God's grace, brother, because I've made some decisions that, boy, let me tell you something. It's no way. It could have easily gone the other way for me.
Amen.
Easily.
Yeah.
Junior, you ever got in that car?
Boy, I've made some mistakes like that, man, in college. Yeah, got pulled over, everything. Didn't know it was in there.
No, you never know what's in there.
Yeah, you don't ever know. You just try to be
tell my
cool
little
with
girl,
somebody.
can't nobody be in your car with you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, see, you know what, Tommy? That's what you have to learn. You
Wait a minute,
can't
hold
be cool
on.
with everybody.
Tommy, can't nobody ride in your daughter's car?
I mean, you know, my nieces, you know, but like some people from school,
Friends?
no, man.
She can't give a friend a ride. A
That-
girlfriend.
yeah, Tommy, that one gonna be hard to enforce, though.
Meet them at the movies. Meet them now.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Hey, Tommy, you finna wear yourself to death, dog.
I think all we could do, man, is teach our children and hope that the teaching is listened to, but then they're going to make some adverse decisions, even with the teaching. They're just going to do it their way. I did it my way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Clearly, my father told me what not to do, and I went right out there and did it.
And did the exact opposite.
No, my older brother told me, hey, bro, listen to me. Don't do that. Yeah, but see, I can do it like, dog. That ain't going to work, Steve.
Stupid, thank you.
What is that thing, Steve, that makes us think we're so smarter, so
I
much
don't
smarter
know.
than everyone at that age?
Because it's called youth.
Uh-huh.
Youth. And it always happens when you make a decision at your age that really requires a more experience and a different mind frame, and you get faced with it young and you think you got the answer for it, and you don't.
Oh, you're so much smarter
Remember
than
my daddy
everyone
used to
at
say,
that age.
you think I wasn't a boy before? You think I wasn't a boy?
Yeah.
I done done all this stupid stuff you doing. You think I wasn't a boy? I know exactly what you doing.
Remember
And you
when,
stupid with it. You ain't even good at it.
Remember on Power when Ghost said to his son, you think you're smarter than me? You think you're smarter than me? You're not smarter than me.
Yeah.
Hey, I just started watching Power 2.
Oh, go.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay.
I just started it this weekend, this past weekend.
It's good. It's good. All right. All right. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter. Thank you, nephew. Subject, my husband's stray cat. We'll find out what that's all about right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And listen, if you need advice on relationships, on sex, on parenting, on work, on more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com by clicking on Submit Strawberry Letter. That's all you got to do. And you never know, we could be reading your letter, just like this one, live on the air. And it could be yours. You never know.
You never know. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, my husband's stray cat. Dear Steve and Shirley, my husband and I are in our late 30s, and my husband is working on his bachelor's degree. He's been at it for a few years because he also works full time. He has an old friend that is a high school English teacher, and she's helped him a lot with his essays and public speaking class. She's come by our home and sat with him for hours at our kitchen table, trying to get him together so he can get this degree. The farthest thing from my mind was him being attracted to her. Then he started to say things like, intelligence is sexy. I thought he was referring to me because I have a degree and I'm a licensed social worker. He meant her, though. I noticed him texting her every morning, so I read his texts a few weeks ago when he was in the shower. He texts her, "Good morning, Queen," every morning, and her response is, "Hi, King."
Oh, yeah.
Then it's basic stuff like "Have a great day" or "Read your syllabus," but the fact that she gets a "Good morning, Queen" every day blew my mind. So my spidey senses were up and I started paying attention to everything. I noticed he changes his shirt and freshens up before she comes over, and he always has a little snack prepared. All of this was going on right under my nose all along. I finally got the chance to tell her to stay in her place. She called me Saturday to let me know my husband is on track to receive his degree in May, and she wants to throw him a big party, and she wants my help. I told her she had life all effed up because she's not throwing a darn thing for my husband. I told her to stay in her place as the helper, and once my husband graduates, she can lose his number. She called me crazy and hung up. Now my husband is furious and wants me to apologize. Was I wrong? Well, I can't say that you're wrong because you handled the situation as you saw it, and I'm sure as every other married woman sees it, okay? She needed to be checked at that point. She needed to be. She was out of line, and so is your husband. I mean, it's not her place to give your husband a party, and that's what this letter is really about. That's your job. But she didn't give you a chance. And did you not say anything? Because certainly you could have given him a party. She knows exactly what she's doing because what is up with Good Morning Queen and Good Morning King? What's that about? Or hi King, Good Morning Queen. Hi King, what is that? What is that? She had one job, and that was to get him to the finish line. She did that. Now she says he's on track to graduate in May. Congratulations to your husband. All the extra stuff she's trying to do is unnecessary. And another thing, does he think you don't notice that he's freshening up and putting on a clean shirt and putting out snacks for her? I mean, that's good hospitality, I suppose. But I think if anything he needs to do, he needs to tell her to apologize to you for overstepping with the party. You don't need to apologize. You're definitely not crazy, like she said. You are the wife who is not here for another woman giving her man a party. That's just it. You know, that's it in a nutshell. You don't like that, and you let it be known. Steve?
Well. There is so much confusion in this letter for me because I'm torn in this letter because I want to pick a side.
I get it.
But I can't pick a side. But I'm on both sides. But I shouldn't be.
You're wrong, but you're right, but you're right, but you're wrong.
So let me tell you where I'm starting to struggle. Your husband and you in your late 30s, and your husband working on a bachelor's degree that he been at it for a few years because he worked full time. He has an old friend that is a high school English teacher, and she's helped him a lot with his essays. An old friend. See, this is where
You're torn.
I keep telling y'all about these friendships. I keep telling women over and over about these opposite sex friendships. I keep telling you. Now, it could be the rare occasion where it works, but it normally don't. Here we go. Got an old friend. High school English teacher. She done helped him a lot with his essays and public speaking class. She's come by our house and sat with him for hours at y'all's kitchen table trying to get him together so he can get his degree. Now, you all knowing women the way you do, ladies, you know that one of the main characteristics of a woman is nurturing. We love to take care of people. That is one of the best qualities of a lot of women, that innate nurturing skill that you have. Oh, but it can be too much.
You think?
Yeah. The furthest thing from my mind was him being attracted to her. And why that's so far away? She attractive, ain't she? And then he started to say things like, intelligence is sexy. Now, this why I have a problem with his stupid ass. Right. Why would you open your damn mouth and intelligence is sexy? When I come back, I'm going to light your ass up because you bought this on yourself, your stupid ass.
Hang on, Steve. We'll get part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Subject, my husband's stray cat. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap. Today's Strawberry Letter, the subject is my husband's stray cat.
Well, we got this married couple that's in their late 30s, and the husband's been in school trying to get his bachelor's degree, but he works full time. He's got an old friend of his. Once again, I've told y'all about these opposite sex friends, who comes by the house that's an English teacher helping with his essays and his speaking classes. And she's come to our house and sat at their kitchen table for hours trying to get him together to get his degree. Then she said the furthest thing from my mind was him being attracted to her. How that's so far from your mind? You don't have the mind of a man. So now it's the furthest thing from your mind. Then he started saying things like, now here's where I lost it. He started saying things like intelligence is sexy. Why would you say that, dog, to your wife? Why would you stupid? Because you in your 30s, man, and you don't know. Why would you say that? Because, see, what he's trying to say, what he wanted to find a way to verbalize the woman's sexiness because he just can't help himself because he's young. But then he tried to disguise it with intelligence is sexy. But now you dumber than him because you thought he was referring to you because you got a degree and you a licensed social worker. Social worker. That's intelligent. A degree, that's intelligent. But all these years y'all been married, he ain't never told you intelligence was sexy. Because he wasn't talking about you. He meant her, though. I noticed him texting her every morning, so I read his text a few weeks ago when he was in the shower. Boy, if you're texting other women, you can't lay your phone around. If you go take a shower,
haven't you
listen,
heard anything from this show?
They got the stuff that they buy for kids when they go to camp. They got this little thing that fit around your neck where your phone go in this little waterproof pouch so you can shower with your phone hanging around your neck. Now, they for 12-year-olds, but if your ass is going to act 12, then you need the damn thing to go around your neck. Soap on the rope. All right. So now I noticed him texting her, and I read his few texts while he was in the shower. He texts her, "Good morning, Queen," every morning. Her response is, "Hi, King." Now, Shirley, that's the new lingo now. We refer to each other. Okay, well, I'm just saying. So he trying to be cute. "Hi, Queen. Hi, King." And he trying to keep it basic. That's basic stuff like, then it's basic stuff like, "Have a great day," or "Read your syllabus." Now, that's a good one. Read your syllabus. That throws you off. Read your syllabus. Something I've never done in all of my school years. I still don't know what that is. Because I thought it was syllables, and I was going, well, I do read them as I'm pronouncing words.
What?
Yeah, I thought syllabus was syllables, plural.
He didn't know.
I thought syllabus was syllables, plural, like more than one syllable. So I was going, I do that when I read. Thank y'all. And so anyway. But the fact that she gets a "Good Morning, Queen" every day blew my mind. So my spidey senses were up, and I started paying attention to everything. I noticed he changes his shirt and freshens up before she comes over, and he always has a little snack prepared. Well, if you're going to be sitting in the kitchen at the table for hours, then you're going to want a snack. Now, he been at work. He want to freshen up. Then you hear him say, "Intelligence is sexy."
Fix it, Steve. Fix it.
Stupid ass. All this was going on right under my nose all along. I finally got the chance to tell her to stay in her place. She called me Saturday to tell me her husband's on track to receive his degree in May, and she wants to throw him a big party, and she wants my help. Oh, now she's stupid too.
Yeah.
You call a wife and say, "I'm finna throw a big party for your husband and I want your help."
I need your help.
What? Lady, you already know this ain't finna fly. I told her, you got life effed up. No, you do. No, you got me twisted. You got this thing effed up. Because she not throwing a damn thing for my husband. I told her to stay in her place, and as the helper, and once my husband graduates, she can lose his number. She called me crazy and hung up. Now my husband is furious and wants me to apologize. Was I wrong? Well, you wasn't wrong, but you was wrong. And what your husband is using, now here's the offensive part. Your husband is furious because he can't lose his tutor, who is sexually intelligent. And so now he gonna make you the heavy in this because you crazy. Are you crazy? Yes, you crazy. Were you wrong for this? No, you weren't. Should you have done it that way? Yes, you should. Have you jeopardized him getting a degree? The boy probably ain't gonna ever get a damn degree now. He lost.
Graduated
After all this?
Nah, he ain't gonna make it, Shirley.
Hit us up on Instagram at Steve Harvey FM to comment on today's Strawberry Letter. You can also check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Coming up next, Sports Talk with Junior. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, it is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
All right, Shirley, but first, let me just let the people know Dallas, Texas, I'm coming April Fool's Day at the Texas Trust Theater. Go ahead and get your tickets, Ticketmaster.com. Yes, sir. Earthquake, Bill Bellamy, Bruce, myself, along with Ryan Davis and Shantae Wayans. Man, we got a show for you. April Fool's Day, Dallas, Texas. All right, y'all. How bad do you really want to go to the Super Bowl? Let's just find out. This year in Los Angeles, the ticket prices for the 50-yard line, $51,264 per ticket.
How'd they come up with that?
That means if I buy 2 tickets, if I take you to the Super Bowl at the 50-yard line, when the game over, there's no more thank you for a good time. We're in a relationship. That's what we in. We is in a full-blown relationship. There will be us together for Super Bowl 56, 57, and 58, 59, 60. The lowest seated ticket, nosebleed, $6,000 per ticket.
That's crazy.
Okay, that's 2 tickets. That's $12,000. Once again, we're in another relationship.
Yeah.
56, 57, 50. That doesn't matter. If I get you in this building, you can't just say, I had a wonderful time, I'm going to bed. No, you're not. I'm going with you. That's what we're doing. I'm going right with you. That's what I do know.
That's gouging, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. Man, that's so crazy, man. It's just high. Okay, the mid-level, Tommy, that's just in the middle. It's $28,374 just to be in the 200 level.
They should not
be
allowed.
Dog,
they should, man.
How do they come up with
these
figures?
First of all, SoFi Stadium wasn't even open last year when I did NFL Honors there to promote that the Super Bowl would be there the next year. This is going to be the most star-studded Super Bowl in the history of Super Bowls. And
I just can't give you that 50 for this seat. I can't do that.
Hey, dog, I would rather be at the house where I could get instant replay.
Because that's the best seat is at the house.
I don't even like live football because you miss too much.
Yeah. Now, since you know Roger Goodell, you think you can talk to him for me?
No,
okay.
I can't.
All right. Well, then I'm just quit asking. Thank you. That's all I want to know.
At that damn stadium.
So after this game, they're going to be even
We're
richer.
Gonna see.
They're going to be
Let's just
billionaires.
think about it.
I can get you at Jackson State, though, when they play Junior. I have you in the
going
suites
there.
and everything.
Thank you, Junior. Coming up at the top of the hour, Kim K has had it with Kanye, and we'll talk about that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so here we go with this Kanye, or excuse me, Ye, isn't he Ye now? Over the weekend, Kanye posted, since this is my first divorce, I need to know what I should do about my daughter being put on TikTok against my will. This was in response to a short TikTok video that Kim posted of her and their daughter, North. Kim apparently is fed up with Kanye's comments about her parenting, and she responded, Kanye's constant attacks on me in interviews and on social media is actually more hurtful than any TikTok North might create. As a parent who is the main provider and caregiver for our children, I am doing my best to protect our daughter while also allowing her to express her creativity in the medium that she wishes with adult supervision, because it brings her so much happiness. Kim went on to say divorce is difficult enough on our children, and Kanye's obsession with trying to control and manipulate our situation so negatively and publicly is only causing further pain for all. From the beginning, I've wanted nothing but a healthy and supportive co-parenting relationship because it is what is best for our children, and it saddens me that Kanye continues to make it impossible every step of the way. So there you go with Kim's clapback.
Well,
she's
translation.
Well, you know what? I agree
Stop
with
this.
it. I'm actually, Kim is 100% correct in this.
Yeah.
Kanye got to get out of social media with this divorce and with his children, the things he's doing. And it's hard for you to tell your children you don't want them to do something that they see you doing. It's kind of hard, man. It's not like do as I say, it's do as I do. You could tell a person all day don't smoke weed, but if they're in the house smelling weed, you could quit telling them not to smoke weed, because you do it. And I think that Kim is perfectly right about this. And Kanye, this being my first divorce, well, I can tell you right now, this ain't how you do it. could have called your boy. Because I have some experience at this. This is not how you do it. And he's just wrong on this. And what her clapback was classic. And it's just the right thing. You just posted a picture of you giving your girlfriend, who you're not divorced from yet. You're not divorced from your wife. You're giving your new girlfriend a Birkin bag, and you bought a Birkin bag for all her friends, and they online posting pictures with it. Now, you don't want North on TikTok. But now, since you done brought so much attention to it, North got over 60 million followers. Wow.
Just that fast.
I'm talking about just like that. And the little girl's TikTok, which people have shown me, is like little cute little stuff.
Yeah, it's just cute.
But guess what? They monetizing that.
Of course.
She advertising earrings, all kinds of stuff. But dog, you got to get off social media with this divorce, man. It's nothing can happen for you through this divorce on social media. And she's dropping really smart stuff. I being the main provider for these children. Boy. That's a setup move, Kanye. You have no idea the money you finna pay in child support, homie.
That's silly.
I
mean, they're a social media family. The Kardashians, that's
Jesus.
how they make their living.
Carla.
That's what they do.
That's a gig.
Yeah, so how are you saying that your daughter can't be a part of that? I don't understand that.
Man, 'cause your daughter's working.
They've actually mastered it.
Yes.
They're very smart, man. They control the narrative. They charge for plugs. Them girls is making a living at this, man.
Yeah.
Bruh,
Too petty, man.
It's
too petty.
new way.
Put the kids on,
Yeah.
It's the new way of doing things, man. I don't care for social media, but I've watched these people turn this into millions of dollars. Man.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
I don't want my daughter on TikTok. You on?
Yeah.
But he used to didn't be on social media like this.
Boy.
That's what's so funny. Now he is all of a sudden.
Because he wants to stay in the public eye at all costs. Yeah. All right. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, we're going to talk about Method Man, because Method Man right now, Steve, is the man, okay? We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, rapper and Power Book 2 ghost actor Method Man is on the cover of the February digital issue of Essence. And his article, his pictures have been trending all weekend. I think you've started something here, Steve. Method Man's female fans are swooning. I mean, just going crazy over these pictures. Method Man is 44 years old. He stated that he is aware of his handsome looks, but he doesn't.
And I understand that. Go ahead.
But he said he doesn't keep himself up to please the world. He said, I don't understand that sugar honey iced tea. I go to the gym for my own peace of mind. I don't do it to become someone's sex symbol or a pinup on someone's wall. I do it for me. He added, people like attention. I'm the same as everybody else. But at the end of the day, take me seriously, not lightly. So when I said you started something, he was looking good. He was, in his gear and his drip and all of that, looking really good. And I think it's a trend for older men to start really looking good now.
Well, what time he gonna
stuff
get
like that? What do you think?
Getting there.
It's sort of funny, man. I stumbled into this. I didn't even really, wasn't nothing I intentionally did or nothing like this. I kind of stumbled into this.
All right. Well, anyway, congratulations, Method Man. We love those.
Congratulations to me and Method. Thank you.
You're not going to be in that same category.
Wow.
How tall is Method Man, by the way?
He real tall.
Real tall, yeah. All right, coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, we'll do a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, time for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather make love outside in a rainstorm? Think about that.
Tommy gonna already pick B because of his thundering.
He's out.
I promise you, I'm not going to be able to help do anything for you outside of that room. I cannot perform.
Go ahead, sure.
Okay, are you going to pick B then, Tommy?
Yeah, get me
Probably
beat no matter
is.
what. I can't do nothing in that rain.
Okay. Would you rather make love outside in a rainstorm or inside a cave with bats? So you picked B.
God.
Dummy.
I'm gonna get outside in that rain, cause I'm gonna
out
tell
here in
you
the
right
rain.
now, man,
I'm
it ain't
outside
no
in the rain.
way I can get naked around these bats.
No.
Cause soon as one of them fly by me, it's not gonna be good.
I gotta switch mine back.
You back in the rain, you outside making
With a
love
blanket
in the
over
rain.
me so I can't see that lightning. I'm good then.
Plus, it's kind of hard to wave these bats off and keep yourself covered at the same time.
Exactly.
I got to cover myself, man. I'm in here hollering with these damn bats, man.
Hey, Uncle, we ain't grace your bat.
Dog, a bat fly across my ass while I'm naked.
You would just pass out. I would just
Dog.
Yeah. No, hey.
All right.
Go ahead, Shirley.
Would you rather fish in a gator-infested lake?
I've done that.
Oh, huh?
I've done that on a rowboat, gator-infested lake. I was fishing on the boat and saw 6 gators at eye level on the lake in Florida fishing.
Okay, so you've
Nothing,
done
was
that.
fishing
So,
my ass off, yeah.
or would you rather take the passcode off your phone?
Let's get out here with these gators.
Oh, no, them gators.
Go on, get right
I'm
on
up
out
in
here
there
with
with
these gators.
I took the
wrestle their ass.
passcode off my phone.
Yeah.
I wrestle that.
Yeah, I can't go out there with them gators no more.
Yeah. I'm going.
Well,
Remember that time
Why would you?
remember that time you cussed me out about the alligator when we was golfing?
in
What
Africa? In Africa?
No, not in
No,
Africa.
this,
That was a whole
this
nother
fool right here. Tommy got a ball extension thing where he can extend the pole in case he knock a ball in the water. See, once I knock a ball in the water, it's not my ball no more.
It's gone.
You going on about
I
your
don't-
business.
I got
You
some more balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tommy, man, I got to get my ball. I said, hey, yo, dog. what is you doing? I'm finna
I
go
didn't
in
even
and get
see
my
the gator.
ball. I said, hey, man, are you, Tommy, look. Dog, what? Look. It's a gator right there. Damn that ball. What are you doing? That's when I thought something was wrong with him. I said, man,
It is.
it's confirmed.
The
man.
only time?
This ball.
All right, thank you. That's Would You Rather for today. Coming up at 49 minutes after the hour, it is our last break of the day, and we'll have some closing remarks from the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we are, guys, our last break of the day on this Monday. It's been a good day. Whew, it's been a good day. Yeah.
What a
A fun
day.
day. A fun day. Mm-hmm.
Every day's a good day.
As long as we're here. It's a good
Want me to
day.
show y'all what rich people don't know? Want me to show y'all what rich people don't know?
What?
Uncle Steve, when is Big Trash Day?
When it's what?
Big Trash Day.
Heavy trash.
Heavy trash. When is that?
Big Trash Day.
Yeah.
Heavy
Oh, you
trash.
got something-
Put out
Okay.
the
Heavy trash.
Heavy trash.
You got
Well,
something
when
to
is
eat.
trash day?
Well, see,
Big
we
or
got- we
heavy
go-
or
we- See,
small?
we got to get back to some basics. I don't even know the day that the garbage cans is supposed to go out. I don't.
Things that rich people don't know.
Wait a minute. You took what is Big Trash Day when you have?
Let's say
what is-
like if you want to throw away a couch. That's considered
out
Wait a
heavy
minute,
trash.
wait a minute, hold on. What when you?
Like,
let me
He's
play
stuck on
something.
that.
Hey, dog, I don't live nowhere where you can have a couch sitting out on your lawn. And I don't live there. Hey, dog,
be clear.
I ain't seen nobody pull a couch out on their tree lawn. It's a
That's
long
heavy
ass
trash
time.
day, baby.
Heavy trash day. Wait a minute, hold on. See, I'm at this was crazy to me. How you done had a couch so long that it's now trash? It's been sitting in your house.
Stuff. But
to
you
the
got stuff
point
in your
where-
garage, though, Steve, that you don't want, but you can't just put it out on a regular trash day.
Yeah, you
So
gotta
they
wait for
consider
heavy
it
trash day.
Heavy trash day. You can have something in a piece of
But
furniture in your
clearly
garage.
he don't know.
you
He
want.
never heard of this before.
No.
Yeah, this is so far fetched.
So what you saying is when you want new furniture, they just take the old furniture and bring in the new furniture.
Yeah.
Is that what you
Must
saying?
be nice.
Oh, they swap out.
Well, it's levels, and so what I'm saying is that where I am now, it's been a long time since I done sat on the couch till it became trash. That's for starters. You sit up in here, man, and you just sat on this couch where the springs popping through your ass and everything. Them days is gone. And then I don't have nothing in the garage that has to. Okay, you do know that they have services. Okay, that come to your house.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't.
But sometimes the services won't take certain stuff, so you have to plan accordingly.
That's no such a thing.
Yes, it is.
That's what, dog?
That's no such a thing. They don't come. They won't take certain things. No.
You gotta have the list together and all that. Yeah,
a list.
Yes. Okay.
No, I believe you. I believe that all this is happening. But see, y'all came to me because y'all know I'm out of touch with a lot of stuff, and I'm grateful to God that I'm out of stuff.
It is.
But you know what though? That leads me to my closing remark. I'm glad y'all brought this up because this is the perfect segue to my closing remarks. Because you know what, man, I do, man, and these are my closing remarks. I'm so grateful for the things that have gone wrong in my life because I've learned what those things actually produced in me. See, I had to finally figure out that my life isn't by accident, that my life is actually by design. I'm talking to you too. Your life isn't by accident, folks. Your life is actually by design. It's a cool thing to come to this realization because it used to really, really bother me when things would go wrong. But then I had to mess around and learn what all of this wrong stuff was leading up to, because these wrong things that seem to be happening in your life that are an accident, they are actually by design. I just didn't. Man, I'm so grateful that things didn't happen exactly when I wanted to. Because if everything had to happen exactly when I wanted to, I never would have learned the valuable lesson of patience that I needed to learn. Because when things didn't happen to me when I wanted it to, it actually taught me patience. And how many times has patience been such a valuable lesson in your life? I want to thank God for all of my failures. As many times as I wished it had not happened, I actually thank God for my failures, man, because you know what it did? It actually taught me the lessons that I needed to learn about staying alive and living. Because how many times those failures in my past have given me the lessons that I needed to learn, so when it happens again, I don't even look at that as a failure. It's just a bump in the road. Let's just keep it rolling. See, I had to learn to thank God for everything that was wrong in my life, man. I want to thank God for all of my losses. Do you hear me? I thank God for all of my losses, because in all of those losses, you know what I learned? I learned gratitude. I learned how to be grateful for the things I do have. Wow, man, but you got to lose something of value to really start appreciating what you have. See, so what used to trip me out are now the things I look forward to, and I've embraced them. And I thank God for that. I thank God for all of the delays and the denials. I appreciate you, Lord, for giving me delays and denials, because you know what that taught me? Faith. It taught me faith is belief in things that you cannot see. So every time I got delayed or it got denied, I had to rely on my faith because I just didn't see. I'm so grateful for everything that went wrong in my life, man. I hope you feel the same way. Have a great day, man. Take that with you. Talk to God today. He'd love to hear from you. Man, thank you, Lord.